Basketball Network. Coliseum tonight, and the Kentucky Colonels, winners of 4 straight basketball games, and just 2 nights ago, Hughes, the rookie, is the center, however. Rich Jones, then we got, of course, Skinner, Al Skinner, and John Williamson, the guard. Skinner moving into the starting lineup with the departure of Brian Taylor. He's tall at 6'4". Dr. J drives it. Jones knocks it away as the Nets get control. Will Jones getting a quick foul on a hold on the play, and immediately the got to the line so many times, and the doctor did not. It was kind of changed. Rich Jones off the side, the one-hander, good, and there he goes.
The big 6'9" forward is really a great outside shooter. You have to play him close and play him on it.
Walt, he hits like that against Kentucky. Of course, he's wide open. The guy is only shooting 39% from the field on the year. Into Artis Gilmore by Will Jones. Big A, put it in the basket. That's his first 2, and Kentucky ties the game at 2-all. Gilmore complained about feeling bad when he arrived at the airport this morning. Said he was ill. We've got Williamson coming across off of a pick. Gives to Dr. J. Julius Irving, 6'7" from Massachusetts, leading scorer in the league. Al Skinner fires but misses. The big guard takes the rebound. He fakes, and Gilmore on a bump along with Will. Average. I was going to have you compare on that. You still don't remember it, huh?
If I had told you, I don't think you would have believed me.
He gets both of them, and the Colonels face backcourt defensive pressure by the Nets. Will Jones having trouble getting it over. Now to Lucas. They beat the time. Now to Louis Dampier. Louis fakes a 3 into Gilmore, guarded by Rich Jones. Here's the one-hander up and out of there. Rebound, Will Jones. The Doc coming over the top. And here's Hughes out of there to Williamson. Williamson on the right wing to Irving. He fires and banks it in. Dr. J for his first 2. It's 6-2 Nets. 10:38. We're in the first quarter of action. Bert Averett, number 14, takes it to Will Jones. Over to Maurice Lucas. Lucas back to Jones. He's open, a 20-footer, and it's there.
John Schaff is keeping his streak going. He's still shooting exceptionally well. He's been helping the Colonels quite a bit with his offense lately.
John Williamson takes it to Rich Jones. You can hear Hubie Brown in the background as it goes to Rich Jones from Memphis State. Now to Skinner into Dr. J, and it's stolen by Averett. Averett and Dampier. Louis coming down. Rich Jones at 6'8", tries to stop him to Averett to Louis, and he put it up, and it does not go. And the rebound by the Nets. Louis needed 1 dribble that time. 6-4, 9:57. The Nets come back. Rich Jones on the left. Number 33, he's got another one.
Maurice Lucas is still going behind those picks, and he's playing back too far. Rich Jones is too good a shooter. He's got to go over the top and go after him.
Do it Rich on the scoreboard, 8-4. Lucas out front to Will Jones. Luke cuts through. The New York defense has cut it off. Gilmore setting a pick for Dampier. And Jones bumped on the play into Gilmore. He spins. He goes for the basket. Has to fight for his life. And 7 at the line in shooting percentages. He's got the free throw. And the Colonels are within 2. 8-6 Nets, 9:30. John Williamson from New Mexico State. A very strong guard at 6'3". Over to Irving. Cross-court pass to Rich Jones. Another one-hander is no good. This rebound is Artis Gilmore to Bert Averett. The little guy from Pepperdine up to Will Jones. He takes it in, loses it out of bounds.
Basket, and he forgot to look at the ball.
Al Skinner to Dr. J. A quick exchange of the ball. Dr. J takes it over, and Lucas reaching. We got a 3-second happen when he's around. Dampier to Averett, back to Louis on a crisscross. We've got Gilmore on a medium post. Will Jones out of the corner, takes it into the big guy. Defense collapsing again. Gilmore spins. The fall-away one-hander is banked in. 6 for Big A. It's 8-8. A tie on the scoreboard with 8:49 in New York. Skinner going behind the pick, gets in there where he likes it. A cross-court pass, threw it right out of bounds. Hit.
Notice he was counting change. He didn't drop a nickel over there.
Bert Averett, number 14, takes it to the left side, puts on the speed, the one-hander, he scores. 3 of the Colonels are on the board as they take their first lead, 10-8, and here comes the doctor trying to operate. He goes in deep, gets a handle off to Hughes, and he's wide open and put it in. Nobody was watching Hughes. Everybody was watching the doctor show. And Lucas on the other end goes right to the hoop, and the Colonels get it back. 12-10 Kentucky. 8:06. Skinner penetrates to Rich Jones. He's wide open and put it in. There's what penetration can do by a good guard. Pulls the defense. He gives it up to the open man and an easy two-pointer. Maurice Lucas backdoor to Will Jones. Nope, goes to Averett out front. He's got another one.
Good play that time. Will Jones going back door on the doctor really took everybody with him. Bird's man, John Williamson, went back to help out and left him wide open.
14-12 Kentucky with 7:37 as Julius Erving faces the basket against Will Jones. The three-pointer for the doctor is good. Well, this is score in the scoreboard as the Nets leave. The Colonels one behind, 15-14. Averett takes it to the hoop. The shot is good, and he's fouled on the play. Bird Averett to be off balance. He misses the free throw, and the Nets take it. 16-15, the Colonels. As Dr. J spins to the right, a one-hander is good again. 7 for the doctor in the first quarter. 17-16. A Tisket, a Tasket, a Dr. Basket is the scoreboard as Gilmore tips in the shot by Lucas, but a here in New York with 6:59 in the first quarter of play. On the scoreboard, the Nets 17, the Colonels 16. This is by 1 here in the Nassau County Coliseum. With the ball is Al Skinner. Out front to John Williamson. Now to Rich Jones to Dr. J. Posted up. The double team. Back to Jones on the perimeter. The one-hander is no good, and the Nets get it back. Skinner in low to Hughes. Here goes the lefty, the rookie, and steps, gives it to Kentucky. 5 without a loss at this location this year against Kentucky as the Colonels set up the offensive action to Bird Averett. Averett one-on-one against Skinner. To Louis Dampier. Tried to shoot it. Gilmore gets the missed shot, but was blocked by Williamson.
John Williamson running right at him.
In the corner to Louis Dampier. Back to Bird Averett. Averett to Dampier. Moving the ball as Gilmore sets the pick for the little guy. But he still can't get that shot. And there's a bad pass by Dampier. Dr. J, the quick hands. Averett rides him away. And they rule that he was in the act of shooting, and Kentucky is really reacting.
I think on that play there, he was fouled way before he started to go for the shot.
Got it for 2 points. Lucas having trouble getting the ball in play. Hughes reaching in. They're going to a little more room to get the ball in play to Gilmore. Double team in backcourt, and we've got it back to Lucas. Now over to Bird Averett. They have a chorus of shouts from that Kentucky bench. You might hear them in the background. Here's Averett driving through, tries to put the shot up on a situation at the line as Bird Averett passes into Louis Dampier. There's the shot by Louis, and he misses this one. A rebound by Jones. Jones takes it off, throws it up midcourt to Williamson. John Williamson with the doctor cutting across, taking the pass. Julius Erving going one-on-one. Jones has 2 fouls. Back to Williamson. And the shot clock down to 11. Williamson got it.
Van, what we're really seeing is that the 2 guards from New York are going in deep, and they're taking our guards in because they're much bigger. Dr. J and the other forward, Rich Jones, they're coming outside.
Where Will Jones comes right back for the Colonels. The shot will not go. There's no offensive rebound, and here's Skinner coming down. Al Skinner waits. He gives it up to Rich Jones. Jones cuts to the side. Colonels have not come in yet with the intensity required in this type of game, as there's one by Rich Jones, no good. Gilmore rebounds, takes it out to the Bird. Trying to get it going here. Averett drives, he stops, no shot. They cut him off. Dampier for another one, it's in and out. Louis' shot will not go as Hughes brings it out of there to Dr. J. Leaves it for Skinner. He stops and pumps it good.
The Nets are really getting out well on that fast break. They're getting 3 people down just about every time the Colonels miss a shot.
Well, the 18-16 lead of the Nets is up to 23-16 now. In the corner to Will Jones. He's open, passes into Gilmore. The Doc comes in on him as Dampier shoots and misses. Rebound Luke. We've got some pushing. Lucas underneath on the rebound. He'll play Rich Jones on defense.
Was that hustle or muscle?
Both of them. We've got Al Skinner, number 30, knocking the hand away of Louis Dampier as it's 23-16 Nets with 4:35 in the first quarter. To Rich Jones. Jones overhead pass to Dr. J. Back to Jones. They've got the guard posted up again. There's Williamson, and he's got it.
Those guards have got to get some help inside on that play from Artis Gilmore for one of the other bigger forwards. They're going to have to slough off because the guards for New York are much bigger than our guards.
Let's stop the action in New York tonight at 4:21 in the first quarter. The Nets 25-16 on the scoreboard. And this is the Kentucky Colonels.
All that kind of stuff. Is that from the 50s, Van? I'm not sure. That was before my time.
Okay. Bird Averett, number 14, has the pad on the left elbow. To Ron Thomas, to Johnny Newman. The 6'6 guard is into the lineup. Gilmore takes it to the hoop. He'll be called for steps, and the ball goes back. That's the Nets lead. Al Skinner Brings it to the doctor. Skinner's guarded by Johnny Newman from Ole Miss. In low, there's the guard posted, and Williamson's missed it, but Avery Gilmore has the rebound. Big A out to Will Jones. 26-16. Colonel's looking for that little click to get them going better right here. As Will Jones to Artis Gilmore low. Artis floating back in. His turnaround one-hander. Good. Soft touch.
I don't think it's necessary for Artis to fake in there because he can go right up over Kim Hughes. And that last play when he walked, he gave him a fake and it didn't work.
8 points for Gilmore as Newman chesting up to Skinner. Hubie Brown asked for his team to play more aggressive defense during the timeout. To Rich Jones. Shoveled it across to Skinner. 20-footer off the rim. Tip Hughes. Will not go. The doctor had it. Thomas goes for it. The doctor knocks it out of bounds to Kentucky. I got a good shot of that one, Walt, coming right.
We used to have to try to think about catching that guy.
Okay, into the lineup, Big Mac, Jim McDaniel, 6'11", from Western Kentucky. Averett out front. It will not go. A soft touch, but the ball came off the rim. Tim Bassett at 6'8" has the rebound. The pass is up to Skinner. Skinner doing his thing, leaves it for Rich Jones. Thomas comes up on him. In low to Skinner. The hook shot left. Rebounded by Chuck Terry at 6'7" is into the lineup. Bassett hooks. It will not go. Rebound coming over the top, Skinner. And the foul is... And the hound will be coming in a moment. Ted McLean, a former colonel. Ron Thomas over to Will Jones. The plumber cuts through. Jones waiting for Averett out of the stack. He's got it. Floats the shot up. Rolls off. Tipped by Thomas. Rebound Bassett. Bassett is a good rebounder. He's number 21 and hands to number 30, Al Skinner. Skinner, Terry, Bassett, John Williamson, and Rich Jones. Williamson on the move. Doesn't like to shoot out too high, so he gives it up to Terry. John coming across. He's behind a pick. Can't get in low. Down to 6 seconds in the shot clock. Into the blue defense. Jones fires and hits.
On that blue defense, it means that they're supposed to double team the ball. That time it didn't happen. Rich Jones got the shot off.
28-18 with 2:11. Thomas gets the step. Loose ball picked up by Averett. A three. It's there.
That may have been a secret for Bert Averett. His first 2 jump shots hit the back of the rim. Maybe he just needs to step back behind that three-point line.
Nets 28-21 with 1:57 in the first quarter. On a post, Bassett fakes the back door to Skinner. Bassett takes it to the hoop and got it. Bassett has been a better offensive player this year at New York.
He really has. I think it's all because of Dr. J, too. He inspires these guys to play better.
Averett strikes back for the Colonels to Will Jones. Jim McDaniels on the post. They can't get it to him, to Thomas, to Jones. Jones working on Terry. Fall away one-hander. Good. A wrist. He gets that right wrist action on the ball. He can get it in with just a good flick of the wrist. Thought he was a little too far out then, but he put it in the hoop. Williamson weaving to the basket. Shoots and hits. That was a real move.
It really looked like a spinning move that time. I thought he turned that ball over, but the refs didn't see it that way.
32-23. Averett for another three. It's off the front of the rim. Knocked away. Ball going out of bounds. And they rule it'll go to the Nets. Kevin Locker.
He says he's found his offense again.
It's into John Williamson. Dampier almost getting a hand on the ball as Super John moving back in there. Gives it up on the perimeter to McLean. He fires but misses. And Terry on a push rebound foul. Terry for his first, and right away Williamson setting up defensively on Louis Dampier. Dampier, Johnny Newman, Will Jones, Jim McDaniels, and Ron Thomas on the floor for Kentucky. Johnny Newman puts the move on McLean. He loses the ball out of bounds to New York. The doctor, Julius Irving, is back in for Tim Bassett, and the doctor's got it against the plumber. A doctor and a plumber. And we drive in there. The dock is cut off by Ron. McLean gets the pass. He takes it to the hoop, and a Colonel foul will put McLean by Hound Dog McLean. And it's now 34-23, the best for the Nets, up to 11. Louis Dampier makes the call for the Colonels. The offense is really spread out right now. Louis makes another call. They're going down for the final shot. Shot clock is just about a second behind the game clock as Will Jones drives, shoots, and got it.
Tough shot that time with 3 seconds left on the clock.
2 seconds. Williamson at midcourt. He throws it. It'll never get there. And the first quarter is history tonight in the Nassau Coliseum. The score is Nets 34, the Colonels 25. We'll be right back with 5. We've hammered the floor down, and we're ready to go for the second quarter. It was a tough quarter. We wore out the floor. We've got the tip to John Williamson. Williamson, the net, shoots and hits.
Boy, he's having some night tonight. He's making shots off 1 foot, off balance.
9 points for Williamson. 9 for Dr. J tonight as Jan Van Bredikoff, 6'8", is into the lineup. Passes to Johnny Newman. He's guarded by McLean. The fall away is off of there. Bassett's got the rebound, and Newman had to really work for that shot. Good defense by McLean as we've got Hughes with the ball. Hughes to Bassett. Bassett makes his move, leaves it for Hughes. Hughes drives into McLean. Fall away one-hander, and it's off the rim. Tipped up, no good. Rebound, foul the nets, and Hughes appears to be the guy. You're coming back for the Colonels, 36-25, the Nets lead. And the leading scorer with 7 is Averett. Newman out front, a three-pointer, and Johnny's shot not going. The rebound by Hughes. Pass out to McLean. He goes over, and Newman's going to be called for a back 13, and that's the best of the night for them. Louis Dampier for Kentucky, number 10. We've got the plumber, Ron Thomas, Gilmore, Van Bredikoff, and Johnny Newman. Gilmore sets a pick on McLean. Dampier comes across. The double fake, it's not there. Gilmore posted up. They've got it into the big guy. He takes it to the hoop, tries to go up for the shot, and here's the foul call underneath. That foul a moment ago, the first one of the game. Gilmore goes to the hoop and dunks it.
That's the kind of way to make sure you get 2 points. Nobody could stop that one.
38-27, 10:42. The Nets lead the Colonels. We're in the second quarter as John Williamson going for his close-end shot. He leaves it off for Bassett. Bassett throws it away. Steps are called anyhow, and
really strong rebound.
This will be the 5X series. You probably heard Hubie Brown make the call as Louis Dampier to Van Bredikoff. Van Bredikoff looks for Gilmore. In the corner to Newman, back to VBK. He drives into the defense, puts it up on the move. Good. It's going to be his first 2 tonight. VBK into the game with a 5.6 average. The Colonels trail by 11. McLean gets it back from Bassett. Newman riding him across. McLean underneath the Bassett. Gilmore and Thomas. Thomas has got it out to Dampier. And the Colonels trying to get a little going on the break. They haven't been able to get that moving a lot tonight. Dampier in the corner to VBK. Quick pass to the big guy. Back to Dampier. He's in the corner but cut off on the shot to Johnny Newman. Newman to Dampier. Shot clock down to 11 to Gilmore. Gilmore spins, shoots it, and it will go.
Good move in that time by the Colonels. They wanted that ball to get in there to Gilmore. If the Nets weren't going to play him honest, they were going to take that shot from the outside.
The big guy scoring well. He has 12 points, 38-31. The Nets lead. And we've got it in the corner now. Back out front to Williamson for the Nets. Williamson, there's that one-hander. Good again.
He is not hitting any iron on those shots. He is really shooting well tonight.
11 points. I'd say he's a shooter, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Louis Dampier coming across. Louis on a left-handed dribble. We got a stack on the left lane. Gilmore's over on the other side. Van Bredikoff fires. He's missed it. And Chuck Terry, 6'6" man from Long Beach, got him too strong on the bump. That's 2 on Terry. 3 on the Nets. 2 shots for the Colonels. VBK, who actually played most of his high school basketball on the West Coast, Walt, in Los Angeles before he went to Vandy. And he puts the ball up and in the basket for his 3rd point. You'll hear quite a bit about him on our radio halftime feature, as it will be an interview with Jan Van Bredikoff at halftime on radio on our network. He's got both of them. 40-33. The Colonels get closer. They're within 7. In the corner to Williamson. Williamson drives it across. There's Hughes. Pass to Terry. The shot is bouncing over the backboard, and the Colonels. Averett and Dampier, 40-33. The regular starting guards for the Colonels. Bert Averett to Louis Dampier. Across court to Ron Thomas. There's his long one-hander. Will not go. And the rebound, the Doctors got it off. Julius Irving bounces the ball to Williamson. Back to Dr. J, number 32. Spins on VBK. The Doc has 3 men around him, so he goes to the open man. Rich Jones, he's got it from out front.
The Doc that time made a diagonal pass across the court and back out to the front. I don't know how he saw that open man.
Louis Dampier across to Bert Averett. Nets 42-33. Averett stop and go. McLean on him. Averett fires it and got it. Tough shot by Averett.
And down on the floor. No contact, no foul on that one. I don't understand it.
Now we've got Williamson to McLean. McLean, number 24, comes to the left of the circle. He cuts through, and a foul. The ball.
Time by Teddy. He just went right up over Louis. Artis went up there, and he saw Artis, and he laid it up slightly over his hand.
45-35. The Nets get the lead back to 10 with 8:05 in the second. Bert Averett for Kentucky to Ron Thomas. Thomas waits and gives to Van Bredikoff. The offense spread out again. VBK, a long one-hander. Good. BBK scores his 6th point. He scored well in this quarter. 45-37 as Williamson likes to put it on the floor. Here he goes. He fires but misses. Good rebound by Thomas, and a foul on the Nets on the play. Another one in the basket. 45-39. The Nets move it around, going into the defense. Over to Dr. J on the perimeter. He floats it up there, and a control play, and the foul. The Doctor gets both of them. 47-39 with 7:30. We're in number 2 at Nassau Coliseum. Bird Averett off the high pick by Ron Thomas. Dampier cuts to the corner, and the Bird trying to give it up. Now he's got the pass to Dampier. Dampier drives. He cuts back the other way. Averett a three-pointer. The Bird misses it. Van Bredikoff. Rebound out by Jones. Rich Jones. Up to Williamson. He leaves it for the trailer, Rich Jones. Here goes Rich. He fires and hits. 12 points for Richie Jones. 7:03. Hubie Brown wants to stop the clock. At the same time.
The only professional franchise, too.
And I hope we're going to be able to hang on to it there in Louisville, the ABA and the Colonels. Louis Dampier shoots and hits. Dampier takes it to the right side and fires it on the move for his 4th point. 49-41 with 6:44. Until the half, Dr. J gives to Ted McLean, back to the Doctor, across to Rich Jones. Jones holds the ball over his head. And a steal by Averett, a good defensive play. They turn it over this time. Averett coming down, weaving through traffic. The Bird looking for the open man. Will wait for the big guy to post. Dampier's got it. Dampier with Williamson using the hands-on defense. Louis takes it into Gilmore. Good position. Hughes, too much defense. And
position. And he gave him a pass that would lead him right to the basket where Hughes couldn't get it. Only Artis could get it that time. Hughes had to foul him.
Well, that was a good call. John Williamson, if they can cool that guy off a bit. Knocked away by the Colonels. Gilmore goes for the steal. It's out of bounds, and the Nets will put it guard to hit you with. Malchione in the corner. He'll be guarded by Louis Dampier. Mel cuts back to the basket. In the corner to Ted McLean. Lucas is back in for the Colonels. Teddy into Rich Jones. He had position, but he took steps. Dampier makes the call as the Bird comes up. Number 14, checked by Ted McLean, a former teammate. Bird stops and fires the one-hander in there. 11 for the Bird. Kentucky within 4, 49-45, 5:47. Bill Malchione to Dr. J. BBK has to put the stopper on him this time. Off to Malchione, swing it to McLean. The long one in the air, no good. A high bounce. Gilmore tips. He's got it. Good rebound, big guy. Out to Averett. Hughes goes for the ball. Bird stops. He loses it. Gets it back again, and Dr. J steals it. The Doc drives. He floats it up there. The shot is good.
It's amazing body control on that guy. Gilmore had him completely stopped 4 feet away from the basket, and he still was able to take it to the hoop.
Van Bredikoff off the foot of one of the Nets as the Colonels tried to beat 5-17. Into Luke. He's got good position. The one-hander is short. Just barely got the rim. Dr. J on the rebound. The Doc comes out with control of the ball to Malchione, number 25. Fakes to the right, cuts left. Malchione waits. The Doc isn't down yet. Now to Rich Jones. The one-hander is off the rim, and Gilmore cleans it off. Give it to Van Bredikoff. Now to Averett. Putting a little more spark in the break. The Bird comes down. Leave it for Luke. Give it to Van Bredikoff. Another, nope, he didn't shoot it. He threw it away. They've got McLean and Gilmore. A backcourt foul.
Bird saw Dr. J when he came up and made that great steal from him. You got a chance to see him come down and really perform some of his acrobatics, that time with one hand and right up over Gilmore, all in the same motion while he was in the air. He's some kind of basketball player.
Yeah, moves like that is what put in this period. As Louis Dampier comes right back, the Colonels trail 53-45. Gilmore floating back in, and another steal for the Nets. McLean got the hand on that one first. Coming back, Malchione up to Terry. Terry halts, gives it back to Malchione to Rich Jones. Good movement for the Nets. Jones spinning, no shot. Hands to McLean. Shot clock at 12 seconds. Now to Malchione. Into the blue defense this time. To Rich Jones. A long one-hander. It's just short, off the lip of the rim. And out to midcourt, Van Bredikoff to Luke in the center to Averett. Averett waits, looks for someone. He's got the perimeter to Lucas. And another bad pass. 3 straight turnovers for the Colonels. Malchione comes back to McLean. Right to the hoop. Blocked by Averett. Good play. Lucas out to Dampier. Kentucky got the lanes full. Louis to Van Bredikoff to Gilmore. Goes to the hoop. Lays it up. No good. Tipped in Van Bredikoff.
They're really not calling this game tight because it looked like 2 fouls down there. one on the Colonel's end and the other one on the Nets end.
53-47, 3:49 till the stop. Kentucky trailing the Nets. Kim Hughes gives. The Nets will put it in play, scoring with 14 points as well. Pass into McLean, back to Dr. J. Into the blue defense. Here's the Doctor one-on-one. He's waiting for a pick. No, he's just going to take it straight away. To McLean in the corner. McLean fires, hits. Looked like it might have been a three.
He was very close. He had the foot. His front foot was right on the line.
Bird Averett comes right back. Hound Dog McLean on the board again as it's 55-49 Nets. Dampier to the side off of a Nets foot out of bounds. On the pattern of gets good position, but McLean knocks the shot clock. It's 55-49. We'll be on the air 2:45 on radio Sunday. 3 o'clock for TV. McDaniels out front. Tipped in by Gilmore. Beautiful tip in. And they're going to cancel the basket.
That time, the shot was taken by McDaniels way out front, and it looked like Gilmore caught that ball on the side and guided it back to the hoop.
Yeah, the ball looked like it was about a foot away from the rim. He tipped it from the side back over the basket. But it has to be a decision by the official, a judgment, and he thought that Artis had a goaltending. Rich Jones misses the driving shot. Ball is knocked away. Bassett saves it in. Out of bounds. Basketball Network.
WHAS TV, Louisville.
Dr. J takes the 49 lead for the Nets. 2:08. A couple of very critical plays there, swinging 4 points one way or the other. Louis Dampier to Van Bredikov. VBK to Gilmore. Good position, and McLean's got him on the arm. 7:50. They've had the nod on the Colonels most of the way here tonight. Had it up to 13 at one time as McLean holds the ball over his head. Kentucky goes into the double-team defense on the ball. And it's to Bassett out front to the Doctor. Back to Bassett. He likes a left-handed hook. New York fumbles it out. We've got Dampier waiting for the ball. Kentucky coming up to Averett on the wing. A quick jump shot in and out of there. And the Nets come right back. At the midcourt, the Doctor. He's got the lanes full. He goes for the hoop. Drives into Gilmore. Van Bredikov to McDaniels to Averett. The Bird's going to take it to the hoop. Jones is there. And Averett lays it up. No good. Tipped in. Beautiful play by Jim McDaniels. And Averett's down on the floor. He's okay. Coming back is Malchione. Kentucky within 5. Mel to the perimeter on the left side. Stops and fires. He's got it in and out. McDaniels gives the outlet to Averett. Averett makes the break. Move so quickly for Kentucky. And he's in there. They really, when they can get it out to him quickly, he makes a lot of things happen on the fast break. Van Bredikov to the Bird. McLean set up into Gilmore. Gilmore with guys all around him. Back to the Bird. He drives in, fires, hits.
Boy, it really looked like he got fouled on the arm that time, and Bird stuck it in, falling off balance and out of bounds.
13 by the Bird, 57-54, 41 seconds till the half, and Dr. J going one-on-one. Bassett gives him the pick. The Doctor loses the ball. Van Bredikov's got it to Averett. We got a 3-on-2. Gilmore, Dampier, and the Bird. The Bird takes it to the hoop and laid it in.
Nice play that time by Van Bredikov. He was isolated one-on-one on Doctor and took the ball right away from him. Good steal.
Nets 57-56. Williamson was going to come back in, but he goes back to the bench as Malchione drives into traffic to Bassett. He laid it up, no good. Dr. J came over the top of
that play. He saw Bassett going to the basket. There was some contact on the play. Van Bredikov had good rebounding position, but as you can see, Dr. J came right over the top of him and knocked him to...
Bird Averett, number 14, 57-56, 7 seconds. They get a basket. They go to the dressing room leading. The foul is out front on McLean.
Bird was just trying to make a move that time, and Teddy tried to take the step around him and get in front.
They got to hold the Nets off for 5 seconds to go with their lead at halftime. Malchione goes! A three-pointer. Malchione on a running three-point shot. Banked it in. And what a play that was. Rings the bell on the scoreboard.
A really tough shot off the wrong foot. He just let it fly all the way. He must have shot that ball 40 feet off the backboard right in there at the buzzer.
How are you going to stop a shot?
4 for 4 and had 4 rebounds in that short period he played.
The tip to the nets. Dr. J and Artis jumping. Here's the Doc floating the one-hander, no good. Rebound. Lucas is back in to start. Gilmore takes it away. Up to Bird Averett as Hubie is shouting, "Come on, Bird." Bird to the right side. He takes it in a steal by Skinner. Skinner the lefty puts it on the right side. Up to Williamson. Here he goes. He's a good scorer. He fires and misses. The rebound back by Skinner. No good. Hughes is there. Tipped it in.
3 offensive rebounds that time by the Nets. They were really crashing against those boys.
Tim Hughes for his 4th point against Denver last night. He had 11 offensive rebounds. Lucas with the ball. Over to Will Jones high, and Skinner hits the floor. He's out of action right now. Averett banks it up. Miss. Will Jones tips. Irving has it. And we got a 4-on-3 break for the Nets. Irving stolen by Jones, who knocked it away to Dampier. Good number, Colonels. Louis takes the center. Off to the Bird. He lays it up early. Good.
Good play that time by Will Jones. The doctor had moved in front of him so he couldn't get down and stop him on a break. He just went behind him and tipped the ball right to Louis Dampier.
Nets 62, Colonels 60. Williamson going into that spin move to the basket. And he loses the ball as Lucas is there to tie him up. Good play, alert defense. Just making that practice on that spin move, Walt, for youngsters who might be watching. You got to learn to spin right or left. Coming up, the Colonels on the tip ball play. Shot by Jones off of there, and the rebound is all New York. 62-60. The Nets come back on a control play with 10:44. And number 3, Skinner to Dr. J. The Doc looks it over, puts it on the floor. Starts his trip to the basket. Floats the pass, a good one to Williamson. He's open and got it. 13, John Williamson. The Nets advance the lead to 4 points here in the 3rd period of action. The Colonels come up with the Bird. Averett looks to Hubie Brown. He's got his action. Now to Luke. Luke from Marquette. Lucas waits to Will Jones at the top. Now to Louis Dampier. He's had trouble getting shots. Into Luke. Posted up. His one-hander will not go. Gilmore had it. Ball knocked away by the Nets. Jones coming back. Rich Jones, number 33. Scored well. 12 points. On the side to the Doctor. Back to Rich. Rich, the outside shot. It's good.
That's it. You got to go out and play that guy. You got to go out and put a hand up on him. There is no excuse for leaving him out there because he is that kind of shooter.
Well, he believes. And look for the Colonels Booster Club booth at each home game, or call the Colonels for more details as well. Louis Dampier coming right by us to the right corner to Will Jones. 18-footer off the rim. Lucas tips for the ball. Out of bounds to Kentucky. Rich Jones fighting for control. He's giving a bit of argument. Clock is back to 24 seconds. And here's Luke trying to get it in for Kentucky. In the corner to Will Jones, out front to the Bird. Averett to Dampier. Dampier waiting, nobody open. Got to get a little more movement in that offense. Dampier cuts to the in line. He's cut off on the shot to Will Jones. Shot clock at 13 seconds. Now to Luke. One-hander. He scores. That's his 4th point, his 2nd field goal in the game. 66-62. The Nets will be at Virginia March 14th, 2:30 p.m. Some more afternoon action in the ABA. The Doctor takes it high. We've got the guard, Williamson, back in low with the Bird. Bird knocks it away and denied possession of the basketball.
Job that time forced him to the outside. He almost made the steal.
Into Skinner with 9 seconds. He's got to get it up to the basket pretty soon. To Williamson. Throws a long one in the air. Good. Tough shooting. 3 seconds were remaining on the clock.
When you're hot, you're hot.
15 by Super John. 68-62. Louis Dampier. He's open for the one-hander. It's there. With a high arching release, good wrist flow. Averett comes right back. He had a good form on that one, but it comes off the rim. Here's the Doc driving it for the hoop. Number 32 to Skinner, the big guard. Shovels it to Williamson off the perimeter. He missed it. Hit the top of the backboard. Averett coming down. Colonels. Bird stops. He pumps it up good. Worst shot. 70-64. Skinner gets open. Lucas in there. Blocks it. Almost got the ball away. Skinner put it in. 6 by Skinner. 1 good defensive play, and Skinner, however, was able to get the ball in good position to put it in the hoop. 72-64, and Lucas and Jones bumping, and the offensive foul for Lucas is his 2nd foul of the night.
He and Rich Jones are really bumping around.
Back to the Colonels. 72-64. Colonels shot by Gilmore does not go. Loose ball. The Colonels' Lucas comes up with it. Out of the corner, he shoots and scores. 6 Colonels down by 6. 7:20 in the third. Spinning Jones shoots over Lucas, didn't get it. Foul on Lucas and more contact. Lucas grabbed his left foot.
He's kind of in a tough position, too, because he backs up Dr. J, so it's not a lot of playing time.
74-66, the Nets up on Kentucky with 7:10. Lucas pulls out, fires, put it up, missed it. He's got it again, and Williamson bumped him real well from behind. Williamson stomping that foot. It's a one-shot situation. Second on Williamson. Right up on him. Now to the Bird. The Bird faking Skinner. Takes it in. Fall away one-hander. In and out. Lucas tips. Lucas goes to the corner. Terry saves it in. Colonels go for the loose ball. The Nets. Dampier picked off by Hughes. Dampier to the floor. Williamson with it. Williamson in the front court. The Nets wanted that ball a little bit more. They got it into Skinner. Skinner coming across. Throws it to Terry. Now to Jones. Quick working for the open man. He gets through. Lays it up. No good. Gilmore tips to Jones. Will coming out of there. Waits. Not a lot of break this time. Louis Dampier on a control. The Indiana series with 6:26 in the third. Nets leading. Kentucky looking for that click they had going in the second. Will Jones off to Gilmore. Wasn't looking for it. Rebound Skinner. Long pass up to Williamson. He takes it to the hoop. Fires it good.
He really made a tough shot that time. Bird came down in time to make the play. He went up there to block it, and Williamson moved it around and stuck the ball right in.
And a net 10-point lead. They've been up to 13 tonight. Will Jones in the corner. They give him the shot, and he fires and hits. That's 8 for John Shaft from Albany State, the 6'8" forward. The Colonels cut the deficit to 8. Skinner behind the back dribble. Dampier putting the move on him. Skinner still backing in one-on-one. He fires. Dampier fouls.
Terry on the playground.
He's got 2 on the line, and the Nets get to a 10-point lead. Johnny Newman. Williamson right up on him. Now to Averett. Averett looking for Gilmore. They're trying to go into the big guy. Here's Jones. Another long one. Good.
They cannot help out on Gilmore with John Shaft over there, especially the way he's been shooting lately.
Now Johnny Newman will get the job on the big guard Skinner as Terry takes the pass. Williamson is circling in low, posting up on Averett. Terry can't get the pass to Williamson. To Skinner to Bassett. Bassett takes it back to Skinner. 7 seconds to the shot clock. He fires and hits. Tough shot. 80-70. Skinner is a winner. Scoreboard reads. Bird Averett, number 14. He's worked hard tonight. 23 points. Bad pass for the Colonels. Picked off. Bassett to Skinner. Down the middle. Leave it on the wing for Hughes. He's got it up. No good. Tip. Rebound. All New York. And here's Hughes saving the ball in. Luke takes it away. Lucas to Newman. The Nets are back on the deed. Johnny takes the center on the break. He drives it up, and it goes. Put it up softly, and it bounced in as Thomas will come into the lineup for Kentucky. 4:27, 80-72. Colonels outscored the Nets 33-26 in the second. The Nets won the first 34-25. Out front to Hughes, over to Williamson. New York on a deliberate offense. They can go either way pretty well. Backing in. We're into the blue defense again with 6 seconds. Jump shot, Williamson. Gonna bounce. No good. Gilmore's got it. And now comes in the end of this period, 82-72. Averett takes it to Jones, and Gilmore, 3 men around him. Over to Luke. He's open, drives for the hoop, spins. Lucas leaves it for Newman. Fall away is there.
Johnny looks like he's going to make up for that first half, and he's come back out hot. He's hit both of his shots so far.
82-74 with 3:45, and Johnny Newman has really been a comeback story in the ABA this year, especially since coming to Kentucky. John Williamson. Double teamed out front. The 2 guards pick him up. That leaves Skinner open. They go to Skinner. Skinner goes into the defense, hooks the pass to Hughes. Blocked. Gilmore goes in, and they'll count it. Hughes for 6. Bird Averett of the Colonels. 1-on-1. The Bird takes it in low. Good defense. He's got it up. Good. 5 points. New York. The ball knocked out of bounds. Lucas hit it. Staying all back. Offensive foul on Williamson. His 3rd. Kentucky gets the ball back again as the Bird took the bump that time.
That's one of the things that's predictable about
the final quarter. Colonels down by 8 points, and Bird Averett taking the Kentucky offense. 1-on-1. Skinner reaching for the ball. The Bird fires an arching shot. He missed it. Newman's got it. He puts it up. Foul on the Nets. Kentucky free throws. Williamson. Oh, it's 84-77, the Nets lead. They beat the press to get it in front court. Over to Terry, out of the corner. He's missed the shot. Bassett tips and comes back with the ball. He's a good rebounder to Dr. J. Julius Erving. He's checked right now by Averett. Over to McLean. They give him the shot, but he goes to Bassett. He put it in. McLean, perfect pass.
That time the Colonels were in the press and they forgot their men. We had one guy being covered by two Colonels.
That was called a Bassett basket. 86-77. Thomas fumbles it, picks it up to Johnny Newman. Newman's got that offensive look about him now. He can't get the shot, and he's going to be called for steps. He always seemed to have that moment to get the shot off. Tonight, maybe that's a little difference in the defense one night or the other. He's not getting that little instant. Dr. J drives. He pumps the shot. No good. And we've got Skinner putting it up. No good on the follow. McDaniels tips. He comes out of there with it to Bird Averett. Kentucky drives. The Bird puts it on the floor. Takes it to the hoop. Fires and hits.
Tough shot. He was almost behind the basket that time. He had taken it.
86-79. 146 in the third. The Dr. J one-on-one against the Plummer. The Doc spins. One-hander up. Good.
19 for the Doctor.
He wanted that one. 19 for Julius Erving. Good offensive play on each end of the court, and a technical foul on Kevin Lockery is called by Dick Lieber. Jones back to the Bird. 88-80, New York 130. Averett spins by McLean. Good move, lays it up, and it rolls in. And what a game he's playing.
Just fantastic. He really spun on him that time. I hope John Williamson was taking notes on that spin.
6-point lead. Nets. McLean drives into Thomas. Misses it. McDaniels has it. We had contact on that play. McDaniels out to Averett. Averett is up. Making his move on Skinner. He stops and fires. Skinner got the partial block. Dr. J on the floor with the ball. Off to Terry. Terry, long pass up to Skinner, and here comes trouble. The big guard going to the hoop. He fires it. No good. Tipped in by Bassett on a beautiful follow. 6 for Bassett. And right there is where I'm soaring through the air like that. Averett takes it to Newman. Newman gets by Skinner. Goes in. The big guy. A charge on Johnny Newman.
He tried to take a drive to the basket. Bassett just had great position that time. And he blocked him off. He used the...
Erving, Williamson, McLean, and Terry. Williamson gives it to the Doctor, who meets the pass out high. 90-82, 27 seconds. And number 3. And the Doc going for the one shot. The shot clock is down to 7. Here he goes. Took an extra step. But he
down and played good body position that time. And I really didn't see any contact. It looked as though
6% as a team on the line, 46% from the field. Kentucky hits 47% from the field and 73 at the line. With 9 seconds, 91-82, Kentucky will go for one. Over to Will Jones, to Jim McDaniels. Big Mac turns, he hooks, it's there. Beat the buzzer. Well, he spent much of the early part of the year with L.A., and he said he had to learn to hit that quick hook over Kareem. And 84, this is the Kentucky Colonels Basketball Network.
Indiana's leading in the third quarter, leading San Antonio 92-70. Looks like they might pull a win out.
Louis Dampier cuts across on the tip-off play going to Kentucky. Little Louis from Southport, Indiana to Jim McDaniels. Big Mac to Luke. He got him posted up. This is where he works well, but he missed it. Shot it up there kind of hard. Out of bounds. Hit by Kentucky. They are really giving a lot of argumentation on that out of bounds
play. It looked like on that play, it looked like the ball hit off Kim Hughes' face and went out of bounds. They have a legitimate argument this time.
Here's the Doc spinning in. Dr. J, a one-hand pump shot off the rim, and Lucas is there to Johnny Newman. And here's Johnny coming up. Not a lot of fast break here as Johnny takes it to the hoop. He gets through, lays it up. No good, and a foul. Hughes got him. There's a good example. Very deceptive. He's got the second one up and in. 91-86. Skinner is up for the Nets off the pass by Bassett to Jones. Fumbles it, but gets it back again. Kentucky with a chance to tighten it up if they can turn them this time. Skinner put it in. Boy, he's hit some tough shots.
Really has. They're doing an effective job on that Kentucky press. They're just breaking it. They're passing across courts, and those passes aren't getting picked off.
93-86. The press is meant to make New York force up maybe a little worse shots or to steal the ball. Stolen by the Nets. Newman gets it back to Lucas. Lucas out front. McDaniels put a hand on it, and there's a loose ball going out of bounds to the Nets.
New York ball.
Into Skinner, number 30 from Massachusetts. Wants to get in close. Now to the doctor. They've got it cleared out on the right side for Dr. J. Feeds back to Skinner. 15-second shot clock. Here he goes to Bassett, and he dunks it. And there's something wrong with that defense out there right now. They're giving up 2 easy shots. Hubie Brown is asking for the timeout. Into the lineup. Dampier and Averett are the Kentucky guards. Van Bredikoff, Lucas, and Gilmore. McLean looks for Skinner. Skinner's got it. Here he goes for the hoop. Double fake, triple fake, jump shot in there.
He's having quite a night himself. The New York guards are really playing well tonight.
6-2. The Nets outscore the Colonels at the beginning of the important fourth quarter. 97-86. They're up to 11. Lucas with the ball to Averett. Averett has put the spark in Kentucky tonight. He fires and hits again. It's 31 for the Bird, and he's scoring off a pretty good defensive player out there. Quite often, McLean has been on him tonight. Averett reaching for the ball. He gets it away. McLean fights for control, and the foul will be coming on Ted McLean. A good play.
But the Bird is so quick. He just used his quickness that time to outquick him.
The Hound for his 4th foul. Louis Dampier, a 3 in and out. Needed that one. Bassett with the rebound. Tim Bassett. He's been taught how to protect that ball from the opposition once he gets the rebound. Skinner comes down. There's the hook shot. Bassett. Gilmore goaltending. Bad bump in the left eye on the play.
That time he came from underneath the basket, and he was really ready, but the ball had already started down. It looked like it was short.
Nets by 11, 9:21 to Lucas. Jones right there tight with him. Van Bredikoff. Shot will not go off the rim. Rich Jones, quick outlet and stolen by Lucas. McLean coming back for it, but it's the Bird. He drives in there, lays it up. Good.
Just a beautiful play that time. Right in there.
Rich Jones rolls it in for the Nets, but he's missed it. A foul on the play as the Nets got the quick reaction. Out of 2 at the line that time. The Colonels, Averett, put it on the floor again. 190, Kentucky down by 10, 8:54. A long one is no good. And the rebound, McLean. We've got Kentucky back on defense, but the Nets, with the follow, got a lot of men going to the board, but they miss it. Van Bredikoff, good play, tips it to Averett. And the Bird coming right back for the Colonels. This is a big spot in the game right here. The Dampier, he's got the ball away one-hander off the rim, and the rebound, Rich Jones. Louis been shooting it so well of late, but his shot's gone a little cold tonight. He was 1 for 5 in the first half. Skinner comes right back. 190, Skinner and Dampier going together. Dampier trying to turn him. We got a charge on Al Skinner. Hey, this is a contest.
He played it smart. He was hustling on defense. He got in front of Skinner that time, and as he made the contact, Louis went right to him.
Averett gets it up. Here's the Bird with 8:15. He's called the D.C. series to Louis Dampier. In the corner to Van Bredikoff to Artis Gilmore. He faces the basket. And how about being hemmed in? He's got 2 men around him. He shoots but misses it. Rebound by Luke. He put it back up. No good. Gilmore tips it in.
Great follow that time by both Maurice Lucas and Artis Gilmore.
192 Kentucky within 8 of the Nets with 7:50 to go. Knocked out of bounds. Let's pause 5 seconds for station identification.
Reach in. That's when you commit those fouls.
Well, they called a foul on him. We thought the ball would be out of bounds to the Nets. McLean missing. Good rebound by Gilmore. Gilmore to Louis Dampier. 7:39. Kentucky gets a basket here. Looking up. Dampier cuts through traffic. Can't go for it. A good bump, but he's got it to Averett. Into Gilmore. He spins for the hoop. Jump shot will not go. And the rebound by Bassett. Bassett to McLean. McLean's got it up for the Nets. The Colonels are back on the D. Ted McLean slows it up. Here's a turnaround by Williamson. Good. It's been the guard play that's really hurt Kentucky tonight. We got 14 for Skinner and 21 by Williamson. But Williamson is a good offensive player. Lucas, 18-footer. He missed it. Gilmore on the follow. Gets out of the lane to Bird Averett. 22-footer the Bird. No good. Lucas hits it in. It'll count on a foul of the Nets. Themselves. They just keep that lead, keep plodding ahead. Out of the corner, Rich Jones fires, missed it all. Lucas out to Averett. Averett puts it on the floor. Gilmore's down there. Averett loses the ball, goes and gets it, but the Nets come up with possession, and the Nets have the numbers. Rich Jones off to Bassett. He dunks it.
They slam dunk that time.
104-95. Costly turnover. But you got a guy there, Bert Averett, with 33 points. He's been playing very well. Van Bredekoff got it out of the corner. Kentucky asking for a 3, but John Vanek holds up 2 fingers.
I think John Vanek doesn't believe that BBK can make a 3.
104-97, and he shot it well from the perimeter tonight. Spinning is Williamson, the triple team. Rich Jones open. He's got it.
Colonels came over to help out. 3 men came over to help out on John Williamson, and they left 2 of the Nets players free.
The house, 106-97. Gilmore in trouble. Tie up. Terry 6-6. Gilmore 7-2. Big A says, give me a foul. Hughes is in. He's a rookie from Wisconsin. Thomas for the Colonels. Jones is out, and Dr. Jones is a long one. Ship been a 3, but it didn't go in anyhow. Bassett comes out of there with the ball. Bassett to McLean. 5:36, 106-97 Nets. John Williamson time. Averett tries to turn him out high. Williamson spinning back in there. There's the double team. Off, driving Terry. We got a foul. These guys were making a career, and they were a big hit, just playing 50s music alone all night, every night. Bird Averett to Ron Thomas. Take it in low to Gilmore. Gilmore to Bird Averett. Fakes, goes by McLean. Fires it up. Good again. Has been really riding Ron Thomas, and McLean drives. Blocked shot by Kentucky. Hughes out of there to Terry. He put it up good. And it's all going well for the Nets tonight. Kentucky had a good play there and still lost the 2 points. The doctor is still waiting to get back into the game. The Nets by 10 with 4:46. They've been very professional, very methodical in just keeping that lead. Gilmore for the Colonels, stolen by Terry. The big guy put it on the floor, and his trouble began right there. Williamson up to McLean. Nets McLean, takes it to the hoop and put it in.
Our artist can't put that ball down. He's double teamed. There's got to be somebody free, and he's got to get that ball off to him. They're bringing back 2 and 3 men on him.
111-99. Ron Thomas takes the pass from Bird Averett. Back to the Bird. Bird in the corner, screened by Gilmore. Averett shoots, but misses. He's got the rebound. The shot will not go. Bassett had it. Hit it on the line. Losers tournament, and Pepperdine's in the NCAA. The ball, and he put it up and in on the play underneath. It went right to Thomas, and he's got the 2-pointer for the Colonels. Wide open on the play. Van Bredekoff gets there for New York. Williamson got the step. He put it up, and it rolls in.
23 for John Williamson.
113-101. We've seen a very definite advantage in having big guards here tonight for New York. A bad pass by the...
And he led him perfectly with the pass, but it didn't happen.
Al Skinner checked by Johnny Newman. And we've got too much defense on McLean and 14 for Skinner. That's a lot of scoring by 3 guards. John Williamson keeping the ball away, and the Nets are taking some time off the clock. Shot clock at 14 seconds. 113-101, 3:21 in the game. Dr. J guarded by Van Bredekoff into Williamson. He's got it.
Just all the guards tonight, they seem to just be having a field day out there.
They are trying to exploit Kentucky having small guards, but of course Newman in there at 6'6". They're not that small now. As Skinner takes it to the hoop on the steal, he's got it.
Hubie Round's going to try and talk it over, and are ready to bring it up.
Ready for the play-by-play is Johnny Newman up against Bird Averett. Johnny has made the call. Kentucky needing a real good close here as they let the Nets get some pretty good baskets there off of the guard slots. Over to Averett. Averett into Van Bredekoff. Turns around. Fall away one-hander. Off the rim, and the net Skinner. The big guard takes it. He has a good rebounding total on the year. Skinner at 6'4", gets high in the air. He's into his 2nd year with the Nets. Johnny Newman defenses. 2:34. The Nets will take the shot clock down pretty low, probably. With 10 seconds, backing in, Williamson gives it up to Skinner. He loses the ball, but tracks it down. Falling out of bounds. Cross-court pass hits one of his own men off to Terry. 2 seconds. He's got it. Hey, this is one of those nights for New York.
Everything that they're throwing up there is just going in. Everybody. That was a leaning in shot by Terry right to the bottom.
How about the pass? He was falling out of bounds, still had enough control to throw it cross-court as Johnny Newman for the Colonels fires, misses, and he was fouled in the game. The Nets looking pretty good in this one, but not over yet. Skinner foul on Kentucky. The Bird waits for it. The 2A series will go to Gilmore if they can get it into the big guy. He's got it. 3 men around him and a jump ball. Anybody else? Tipped loose ball off the foot of Gilmore. Avery goes in backcourt. He gets it. No violation, says the official, Dick Lever. Avery comes right back up. And the Bird spinning double team. Busey got him. Got it away to Skinner. Skinner's going for the hoop. Leaves it for Busey. He comes out of there with a one-hander. He's missed it. Rebound by Ron Thomas. The plumber passes up to Johnny Newman. Newman coming across the three-point line. Takes it to the hoop. Spins it up. Put it up on the second try. No good. Rebound coming back for the Nets is Terry. Throws it over to Busey. Number 11, Busey cutting through traffic. He wants a shot. Running hook shot. Good.
A running left-handed hook shot. They can't do anything wrong tonight. Everybody's hitting.
122-103 the Nets. Johnny Newman right back. The Bird Avery to Gilmore. Reaching is Hughes. Hughes. Johnny Newman, a three-pointer. He's got it right in front of us.
Boy, he is amazing with those threes. A little late tonight.
13. 122-106. 56 seconds. And, of course, after our game, we'll be back on radio with the start of the game show. One of the Nets passes over to Bassett. Back out front to Hughes. Kentucky's got the steal. Bird Averett takes it to the basket. He puts it up, and it will not go. Newman on the follow. Off of his leg, out of bounds. Johnny Newman into Gilmore. Back to Johnny. Out of the corner. Another three. Missed it. Rebound. Skinner holds the ball away from the opposition, and Skinner starts up. Indiana, don't forget, 3 o'clock Sunday will be on. Pass over to Busey. Busey and Averett go to the left corner. Busey is number 11 here. He fires that one-hander, missed it, tips it up, and it will not go. Thomas with 16 seconds to Van Bretikoff. The Vandy man, number 5, puts it on the floor. Long pass to Gilmore. Fumbles it, picked out of the air by Newman, out of bounds. Seconds to go. They're winning their 6th straight here this year. They're counting it down. It's good by Hughes as he takes it to the basket, dunks the ball in there. His 8th point tonight. Waiting 1 second. There it is. It's all over. And the New York Nets have taken a victory over the Kentucky Colonels. New York 124, Kentucky 106, Walt Simon. The Colonels